Hello and welcome to the video review of the JG MG36. Before I get into the review of this weapon, I'd like to go over the history of the H&K MG36.
The H&K MG36 is the automatic light support variant of the G36. This gas piston operated light machine gun is chambered in 5.56 by 45 NATO and has a heavier barrel than the G36 for extra heat resistance. This gun is commonly equipped with a 100 round drum magazine. Like all G36s, it has a few features in common. It has a side folding stock, ambidextrous fire selector, and magazines that have a clear appearance, letting the user know how much ammunition is left in the magazine. The magazines are also capable of latching together to allow for faster reloads. Alright, here's the box the MG36 will come in, and within the box are a few items. First things first, this gun, the MG36 by JG, is only available on Airsoft.com. I've checked on numerous websites, and only the MG36 model is on Airsoft.com. So there's your basic return policy. Got some foam here. Alright, here's the box. Inside the box you will find the gun itself, a basic trickle charger there. Don't use that. If you plan on using a regular 8.4 volt battery, go with a universal smart charger. Charges the battery much better and just makes it more efficient. It comes with a sample pack of BBs. Don't bother using those. Most people say they are crap, so don't waste your time. Comes with one high cap magazine. I'm trying to pry from here. Here we go. Holds about 400, 500 rounds. Pretty sure it's between there. Here's the battery it comes with. It's a Golden Eagle 8.4 volt battery. Here's a big con. When I got this battery with the gun, this battery does not work. Looks perfectly fine, but you can charge it with the smart charger or the trickle charger, and absolutely nothing happens. That may not be the case for everybody. So instead, for the gun, I use a 7.4 Tenergy LiPo battery. If you plan on using a LiPo battery, you're going to get much better results. Also, another thing to note, there is no way possible to fit a 9.6 volt battery within the handguard. It is extremely cramped. So either use an 8.4 volt battery or use a 7.4 volt LiPo battery. Beneath the gun in the box is the gun's manual. It has it labeled for a G36C. All the internals are pretty much the same. It also comes with a magazine winder. Instead of winding the wheel on the magazine, you get this little key. It's pretty useless. I don't bother using it. This is mainly filled with Chinglish, but I'll give you a general idea on how to disassemble the gun and work with it. And also, Airsplat always likes to include stickers. Alright, I'm going to go over the features of the gun from the front of the barrel to the back of the stock. So beginning up front, we have a barrel cover, a little barrel cap. Keep this with you, comes with the gun. A lot of indoor fields and some outdoor fields require some sort of barrel cover, so keep this with you. At the end of the game, just pop it back on. If the gun ever misfires, there could be one BB in the chamber. This will stop the BB from flying out and possibly hurting somebody, so keep that with you for safety purposes. As you can see, the gun has a pretty long outer barrel, but this gun does have an issue. It can be resolved, but will cost you a little money. The gun has a G36C inner barrel, so the barrel pretty much goes from here, from the hop-up unit, to about here or so. To relieve this issue, just buy a Type bore M16 inner barrel length. It's a Type bore barrel. Just get that installed and have it run through there. You'll get a lot better accuracy. The accuracy of the gun is not bad, but it can be better. So there's that. To remove the handguard, to get to the battery, just take out this bobby pin. Really simple and easy to do. Slide it out. You can set that down. Here is your extremely cramped battery space. It's pretty much the main downside to the gun. You can only again fit an 8.4 volt battery here, or you can get away with fitting some 7.4 volt LiPo batteries. It's hard to believe that this is a tight fit, but it is. But you can make it work. And so there's that pretty much. Just really simple there. Let's get it back on. Just slide the handguard back on, and like that. Put in the body pin, and we're done with that. Before we move on, here's the bipod. Extremely easy to set out. When you're laying prone or have it on object, it does give you some wiggle room. You don't have to move the bipod, which is great for getting a wider degree. So that's it. There's that. Again, just a little button here. You can see it. Press it, you close it. Here's the charging handle of the gun, ambidextrous. When you pull it on the opposite side, where the shell ejecting port is, there's your hop-up unit. It doesn't have a full blowback. The Ares model has an electric blowback. You can adjust the hop-up there. That's about it for there. Here's your magazine well. This gun is compatible with Tokyo Marui magazines, which is great. And the JG included high cap feeds perfectly fine. Just so you know, this gun shoots about 340 feet per second with 0.2 gram BBs, which makes this gun usable for indoor arenas as well as outdoor arenas, which is great. Moving on to the rail, before we leave that out. It's a standard Picatinny rail. I actually fold the stock. Most of my guns, I paint the front sight, so may not be able to get it on camera, but you just paint the front tip white. Makes sighting in onto target a bit easier. As you can see, I also folded the stock. I'll get to that in a second. I also put a sticker on there for a little personal customization, just for fun. The fire selectors, ambidextrous, you're safe. One down for semi, clicks nicely into place, and there's full auto. Then back to safe. Your stock again folds right there. To release it, you just pull up and then out, and closes into place. And to fold it, just press this tab down. That's about it, guys. So the last feature I'd like to show is with the magazines. Pretty popular with G36s. They can easily clip together and unclip. Just get this outer notch here into this groove, slide it in place, and it clips into place. You can pretty much clip as many magazines as you want. It's pretty awesome. That way you don't have to go to your vest or any pouches and mess around with magazines. But I advise you not to put too many, because it would get too heavy and possibly damage your mag well. One last thing I'd like to say about the G36 before we get into the shooting test is the gun features a version 3 gearbox and is fully compatible with all the common upgrades.